Y'all like that?
I think we only got part of it. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
We planned on last night, but it didn't quite work out.
But I got to say this again.
You got to say it again?
Because we did plan on last night, but we're doing tonight. But we have a La Gloria, Cubana, Sierra Esteli, Maduro. You like that? That's pretty good.
It was pretty good. He's starting to roll his R's before we go to Cancun in about a month.
Oh, yeah. No more Cancun talk.
No.
The C word. Because my wife is panicking, so we're done with that.
Anybody that caught episode 4.5 on our live stream, they know what we're talking about. It'll be all right. We're going to have a good trip.
So happy Saturday, everybody. What's everybody up to? What's everybody doing on this fine Saturday? Let me tell you a little bit quick about my Saturday morning. My wife and I got up early, and we went to the greenhouse, and she chose today to let's plant our garden, and let's plant all the planter boxes, and let's do everything like that. So the good husband that I am said, okay, honey, let's go do that. Spent almost an hour and a half at the greenhouse. Like $200 later, we come back, and then it's like balls to the walls. Digging, planting, and then Mick gets a hold of me and says, what time you want to do the podcast? At that time, I was knee deep in it. I'm like, dude, I haven't even thought about it. And we wrapped it up, and I called him and said, let's get this thing going, because I know everybody's anxiously waiting for episode 5, and here we are to bring it to you for Real Minutes, and we're happy to do it. We hope you like it. And I got to give a little shout out to Mick here, because she's been very active with our Instagram and populating it, I should say, and making us more worthy than what I think we're worth. So kudos to him.
Thanks, buddy.
You know, I'm just I'm trying to get something going on Facebook, but you know, I like cigars and like to talk about them. I'm not that technically savvy, so hopefully we'll get something figured out here. But go ahead, buddy.
No, we're definitely growing every day, and it's pretty fucking awesome. I got to give a big shout out to the Cigar Nomad. He actually reached out to me this morning. He might be calling in later in the show. We'll see. If not, it'll be a future show real soon. But that guy has been a big help to us growing our following. And again, it's not about how many people follow us, and we're not just trying to like make money off this. We love what we do, and it's just growing that cigar community and meeting new people and great people. And
yeah, that's all it is.
It's been awesome.
Just like sharing ourselves with you guys. Not once about money or at all, nothing like that. It's just about us. You guys get to hear it, a little bit of you know, what we called it Real Minutes. Just us sitting around bullshitting, talking, and smoking a good cigar.
Today's cigar, giving a shout out to.
Yes, you see that. It's not Bud Light. It's Miller Lite.
He's going light beer again today. It's all right. It is midday on a Saturday, so it's all good. But are we going first name or last name? I work with him. That's a little confusing.
I don't think he's going to carry the way. Schatzer.
Shout out to the Shats. Hey, this is Schatzer's favorite cigar, at least favorite cigar brand. I have never had a La Gloria. Maybe I did one time with him at the Finger Lakes. Not sure what he brought along that time, but this is one of his favorite cigars. The Maduro is our favorite style. I guess we'll see what we got. I hope Schatz doesn't let us down here today.
Schatz, if you're listening, man, thanks. We appreciate the recommendation. I'm glad Mick was able to pick him up today when he was out and about. We'll give it a whirl. We're going to light him up, and we'll definitely give you our feedback, tell you what we think. Good, bad.
Yeah, hopefully good.
Like it, man.
Hopefully good. We're going to tag Schatz in this post, so if it sucks, we're going to tell you it sucks. But I have a feeling it might be all right. It's a Maduro. I don't usually hate Maduros. We love that darker blend, that style, full-bodied smoke. So hopefully that's what we get out of this.
Much better on the palates.
Definitely.
The darker smoke, I agree. So we got a lit.
And here we go.
Very nice. Very nice. Chat, you may be onto something, man. I never really had my doubts because you always seem to.
He has a good palate for everything. Has a great palate for beer.
Yeah.
Cigars we're testing out, but so far so good.
Yeah. So what's everybody doing on this Saturday besides listening to us on Real Minutes smoking a cigar?
They'll probably listen to us on Sunday because I probably won't post this till later tonight. But
maybe
it might still be Saturday.
If they listen to it tonight, maybe somebody will post, "Hey, I was taking a dump when you guys were doing that." And, something crazy.
Our first, so I don't want to sit around here and talk about all the cool followers we got this week and everything, but I do want to give a few shout outs as the show goes on. But again, the Cigar Nomad, man, that guy has been a huge proponent of what we're doing here, and I know he's at the beach today, so that's pretty cool. That's not a bad place to be on a Saturday afternoon.
Mick's stalking him.
I kind of am.
But let's not. Before you go any further, every single one of you that are following us, we think are special, and we greatly appreciate it. Whether you're just somebody cruising through, listened and liked it, and like to follow us, or somebody that's actually heavily into the cigar world. We thank each and every one of you. You guys are all awesome.
1,200. We're almost at 1,200. It's funny because I like I told you before, I kind of listened back over some shows, see what we can do better. And we're still growing here. We're still learning how the podcast world works and, how the timing of things work. Try not to have too much dead air. And I try to listen back over and make corrections as we go just to make it a little bit smoother and fluent. But I was listening back over last night and we're like, man, if we can get to 300 followers, we'll be fucking happy. Mm-hmm. And by the end of today, probably we'll be at 1,200. And that's really cool. Just over 2 months, 1,200. Oh, I forgot to tell you too, with our live one we did last week, if that counts towards the podcast, we're over 300 views between YouTube and Instagram.
Wow.
Of our show. So over 300 views.
Greatly appreciate it.
Pretty amazing.
That's awesome. And you know what? And what you hear in our podcast, it's just, that's us, man. We've always said that it's just two guys sitting around smoking cigar, talking bullshit. That's what you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. We're not looking to be anything more, anything less. Just, you're getting it real. This isn't, it sounds like a broken record because we say it all the time. It's not scripted. This is real, guys.
That deserves to be mentioned every week. It is absolutely not scripted. I think I've mentioned it before. I sometimes think of something midweek that I'm like, man, I want to bring it up in the podcast. And I'll throw a note in my phone just to remember to bring it up so we can talk about it on air. But nothing is scripted. Nothing will ever be scripted.
No, because that ruins it. Because what you hear is kind of like him and I just sitting around without all of this technology and putting it out there on the Instagram world and YouTube and all that. It would be him and I just bullshitting, drinking, sitting on the deck. Absolutely. So we thought, why not bring it to you guys? Let you guys hear us and critique us, I guess, for lack of a better way.
I am severely might not be the word. I am really looking forward to this summer because at least once every week, every other week, Jared and I and our families or wives or whoever get together and either in a pool, out of the brewery, a winery somewhere, and it turns into kind of a shit show, but it always ends with a good cigar and us hanging out and shooting shit. So I have a feeling there's going to be some Instagram lives this summer that are just going to kind of happen.
One of these times, they're going to get a podcast from us on a late night after we've been out doing our shenanigans, and we're going to attempt to set this shit up, and we're going to do a podcast, smoke a cigar. You guys probably won't be able to understand anything we say, but you know what? You're going to fucking laugh at us because
it's going to be good.
It'll be hysterical. But you know what? That's just fun. That's what it's all about. If you can't have fun, why do it? And to me, and I know to Mick, smoking cigars and enjoying the flavor and enjoying everything that cigar offers you is fun.
Absolutely. I will say, the taste of the cigar is awesome. How is your draw a little tight though?
It is.
I'm having a hard time getting a lot of smoke off of this, like a good draw.
It is. It kind of feels like, and this is gonna be weird, but it's a hard draw. But this almost feels like a railroad tie. Like you could actually puncture freaking metal with this thing.
You probably could.
It's that tight.
That is my one complaint about it. I love the flavor. It's a well-made cigar. You can tell that already. The burns razor clean so far. It's
razor clean. I like that.
Razor sharp, razor clean. I don't know, but the draw is so fucking tough.
Mine's loosening up a little bit.
Right.
Maybe you have to add some more heat to it.
Maybe I might have to throw a little more flame on her.
Flame out.
Absolutely. No, it's been a good week of the Instagram stuff. We definitely we gained some big followers. I think I'll give a few shout outs right now. Get it started. But we got some pretty big names, and let me see where we go here. I think I screenshotted most of them, so I'd remember to give them a shout out. I don't even know. How do you even say some of these names, though? That's the weird part of it, because the guy doesn't have like his real name on here.
What's it say?
I think it's Imam. WW Cigar. Imam.
Are you sure it's not Hyman?
It might be. Dude's got 20,000 followers. Follows like 5,000 people. We're one of them. I thought that was pretty cool.
Much appreciated, Hyman.
Oh,
Thank you.
You'll know this one. Yeah, Hyman. you'll know this one.
Just kidding, by the way. I hope you laughed at that.
Hiram and Solomon Cigars. Hiram and Solomon started following us this week.
Hiram and Solomon Cigars. I like that.
Yeah, there's
that kind of got a nice. That's got a nice ring to it.
They sell those at Breaker Cigar. You've bought a few of those. Remember that one you bought in the wooden box? That was a Hiram and Solomon.
That was very good cigar. Very good.
Yeah, we enjoy some of their stuff from time to time. Casa Habanos cigar shop. They ship worldwide. I don't know. That sounds I look at like a business, obviously, but they got 10,000 followers. They started following us this week.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Really cool. Dutch Cigar. He's almost getting to the 10,000 mark, but I've actually communicated with this guy a little bit. This guy's freaking awesome. 9,000 followers and only follows a couple hundred people, and we're one of them. So I
thank you, Dutch.
Love
appreciate
it. Holy Smoke. It's a cool. It's a cigar club worldwide. 55,000 followers. Follows 4,000 people. We're one of them. I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Well, holy smoke.
Holy smoke.
That's crazy.
Holy smokes. These guys are great, man. This one just happened while I was out and about. AMW Cigars. 20,000 followers. Follows 3,000 people. We're one of them. So, I mean, starting to grow a little bit. Any one of you guys that wants to give us a shout out for your story or something, we're not begging for it. But help us grow the podcast a little, our cigar community.
And also, shout out to the video you sent me. Was that Cigar Nomad?
Yes.
Who gave Real Minutes a shout out. I watched it, man. That was awesome. You were sitting there, and you guys were having a good time.
He was enjoying Real Minutes with his family.
You made a comment. I guess this is what they mean by Real Minutes. So much appreciated. Thank you. That is exactly what we're talking about.
Drinks, cigars with family.
And listen, you don't even have to have if you don't drink but just smoke cigars, that's perfectly fine too. As long as you're enjoying it and you're happy with it, and that's all that matters.
Absolutely. So you want to try to pronounce this one? So I'm going to start out by saying it's probably the prettiest girl on Instagram, cigar smoker in our world.
I will do that.
That can't be her real name. Maybe it is. If it is, I'm so sorry, but I just don't know how to say it.
Rojo Corojo.
Okay, Rojo Corojo. If you're not following this chick, you need to.
You need to.
Beautiful.
She's hot.
She is hot. But she also smokes some of the best cigars in the world. She is constantly mixing amazing whiskey, tequila, bourbon drinks. Classy, man. Classy. I don't know where the cigar lounge is. She's at all the time, but it looks absolutely incredible. Maybe it's at her house. I don't know. It says she's in Idaho, in the U.S. Please, so it's pretty cool.
Please invite us sometime. We'll come and hang out.
Or hey, if you want to call in someday, we'd love to have you. It would be great. It says right on here you're a tobacconist, which is great, certified. It's something that we have talked about doing to maybe be a little more technical on our show. It'd be cool to have that knowledge. But yeah.
But I don't want to get to the point where it takes away from our real minutes.
Agreed.
And because that's what we premise this on. I don't want to become a. I guess I should say I don't want people to start thinking, oh wow, they're becoming this, and now they broke away from their roots. You guys will never hear that from us, because we will always be real minutes.
We've known each other for like 20 years, and our conversations, sometimes it's fifth grade humor, and sometimes it's just enjoying the moments we're in, and that's really what we strive for every day, whether it be with each other, without each other, with our friends, with our family. We want to just, the more moments we can create, memories we can share, and so that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's because you know what, we're all not here forever, and unfortunately, so you just got to make the best of it while you can. And if you can look back and really say, "Wow, I had a good time," or "That was fun," or "I'm so glad that we reached out and somebody said, wow, you guys were cool," and that could be with everyday life.
Absolutely.
But I'm not saying it has to be with just this podcast, but just make the most of your life. That's all.
It also says here on Rojo Corojo's Instagram page, who, by the way, has 28,000 followers, only follows 700. We're one of them. We love you. Thank you.
Oh,
it says right here.
Beautiful.
Right here that you only have 7 TikTok followers. After today, I'm going to make sure Jeremy follows you on TikTok, so you have 8. You're going to have to update your Instagram page. Or sorry, your Instagram page.
Yeah.
It says you have 8 followers now.
Yep. Well, it might be
the plan.
7.5 because maybe I can't fulfill a full. Maybe it'll be 7.5. But I will follow you without a doubt.
Absolutely. She's some of our favorite content on Instagram for sure. We always enjoy seeing what she's smoking, and just does it so eloquently. Is that the right word? Eloquently?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Sure.
But no, good stuff. I also did want to mention this. I thought this was really, really noteworthy. I haven't even told you this yet. So, did you know there's 195 countries in the world? We now have followers in 85 of them. I went through the other night and actually counted. I get bored at home at nights. If I don't, I'm going to gamble or smoke more cigars or
I don't know if
stupid.
you guys heard me say this in any other podcast, but I know I touched on it. But my partner here, my friend, my compadre, he is full of useless knowledge. And he'll come up with something that is completely off the wall, i.e. what he just did.
85 countries we have followers.
Completely useless. Which is, I'm not saying useless as the people that are following
It's
it.
cool though, right?
Sure.
Going with Levante again. I'll give them a shout out too.
So, I'm going to do something that's kind of off script right now. Kind of feeling it. Oh, I just almost twisted my ankle before I go take a leak, but you know what? Yeah, you just saw me. You're not supposed to see me.
He's been drinking longer than I have today, but it's all right. It's all right. He doesn't care about his career as much as I do right now, and I try. I'm sure there are people that follow us.
I don't have a career. I'm retired.
But yeah, over 80 countries. That's pretty fucking amazing to me. Definitely more than I expected. We had somebody from Latvia the other day that reached out. I thought that was super cool. I couldn't even point out where fucking Latvia is on a map. But thanks for following. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Where were some of the other ones? Australia, Russia. What else did I say? Oh, there's one from South Africa. Is that a country? Is that a continent? I don't even know. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Greece. We've had a bunch from Greece. Yeah, I'm just trying not to have dead air while Jared's out peeing. Where'd he go? Oh,
I'm right here.
Did you hear that? Greece. Huh? We had followers from Greece now. Latvia was the one that threw me off.
That would be really bad.
Or you know you can still
Love
talk.
you guys.
But yeah, Latvia. Where the fuck is Latvia? Could you point at it on a map? That was our latest follower today. Was
the only thing I know of Latvia is from the Olympics.
Okay.
Because Latvia does send athletes to the Olympics, but I may have had to have known that back in grade school for a test, but that was a long time ago. So Latvia, it's got to be over by Latvia, Yugoslavia, whatever. Why? Yeah, it's over there somewhere. Hungary, Bulgaria. It's by there.
Is South Africa a country or a continent? Because somebody from South Africa just followed us too.
South Africa is not a continent. It's a country.
It's a country.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's what I thought.
How many continents do we have in the world?
I don't know, 8, 9,
7.
10.
Can you name them?
Can you?
Yes.
North America, South America, Europe, North Pole, South Pole.
You're way off. You're right.
Australia.
North America.
Australia.
Australia's one.
Okay.
Asia.
So you can't
Africa.
get all 7. Okay, maybe
You want to bet? North America, South America,
Yeah.
Asia, Australia, Africa, Antarctica, and is Canada part of No, Canada.
Canada's part of North America.
Are they?
Yeah. It's all connected. Hey, you did better.
There's 7 continents.
You did better than I did. So see if this makes any sense.
I didn't say Australia. There it is. I didn't say Australia.
Okay. So check this out. I posted this earlier in the week, right? I posted it on Instagram. I tried to boost it because they keep kicking back every boost that I try to do to try to get more followers, get people drawn in, watch the show, listen to the show, the podcast, and every time it gets rejected because of cigar smoking. They won't boost it on Instagram because it goes against their anti-tobacco whatever. So this time I figured I would just post a picture. If you Google us, I think I mentioned this on the live show. If you Google us, if you Google Real Minutes Podcast on Google, we are the first result, and it comes up with this, which is fucking awesome. Like a guy at work asked me, can I Google you? Because I don't have an Instagram.
Well, fuck yeah, Google.
Real Minutes Podcast, we are the first thing that comes up. That's why I think we should probably trademark this shit soon. But the Real Minutes Podcast, I tried to post this on Instagram to get it boosted, and it came back and said it was rejected because of foul language and profanity.
We don't use foul language.
No, I mean, is that what they're talking about? Because on the post that I'm trying to boost, it says enjoy a quality cigar, slow down, enjoy intimate moments with those you love. Cheers. That's all it says.
Unless one of their interns, listened to our shit and heard us say fuck and fuck you.
It started to really bother me. Instagram really, I know it's kind of our connection point right now with all of our followers and people listening to the show and what have you, but
we're going to get up on Facebook. We're going to get on TikTok because TikTok's cool. But you know what? We actually have to make videos, and I don't care about being on for a video, but I know my partner, he doesn't want to really be on a video. But
maybe soon.
But I think the sooner you guys really get to see who's behind the voice, which you just got to see me, maybe that'll help. You know who's behind the voice of this crazy podcast of Real Minutes.
I'm not that pretty, so I try to do what I can do. I cover a lot of it with a big beard.
We're not trying to. we're not going for a beauty contest, buddy.
No, I hear you. You think I should try to give the old Nomad a ring? You think? See what he does?
I don't know. But like I said, I'm not up with this technical shit. So if you, how do we incorporate him on our podcast?
I think I can lay my phone right here by the speaker, and we'll see how it works out. What's the worst that can happen? We talk to him. I mean, my speakerphone works.
You actually talked to him on the phone?
No, we were chatting this morning on Instagram.
You have his number?
No, but you can call him right on here.
I think that's some shit. Anybody else getting this this rain that's now starting to hit central Pennsylvania?
I wonder how much of that's picking up in the microphone.
I don't know, but it'd kind of be cool.
Probably would.
It's kind of cool because my truck needs a bath anyways.
So something I was thinking about.
Oh boy.
Something I was thinking about.
Here we go.
What do you think about actually incorporating a rating system while we're doing this show? Like, I'm just saying for like our rating system. We don't just want to be like 1 through 10. What do you think? 1 through 10. Like, I think we should actually do like so much on flavor. I'm pretty sure that's how the professionals rate them. So much on flavor, so much on draw, so much on tasting notes, so much on, I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
I mean, we could do that. That's fine.
It's not like we're aficionados, but like
No.
I think every cigar we should have a rating, and it would be like so. When we post out there and say, hey, this is a cigar we smoked tonight. If you want to smoke along, whatever, we rated it a 89 out of 100, or a 75 out of 100, or a 92 out of 100.
And that's going to come with our followers. And I think if we get to a point where the demand is there, where they really feel like we're worthy enough, I think maybe we should rate it. But right now, I think we should just stick with two guys talking about this, and it is what it is. Because, without you guys, we're really nobody. We're still Mick and Jer, sitting around smoking a cigar. You guys let us know. Would you like us to rate a cigar for you? I mean, ultimately, we'll do it just as
rated
two
by
guys.
As rated by Mick and Jer.
Yeah. Just to give you, I mean, you obviously get our honest feedback on what we think when we smoke it, but that's, if you like it, we'll ultimately do it. So you guys tell us if you'd like us to do that.
Yeah, I like it. I will still say this is a hell of a hard draw. You seem to be getting more off it than I do.
Yeah, I am.
Dude, I am struggling to suck anything out of this. That did not sound good.
Well, I guess I've been hit mine a little bit harder than you. You're holding it more. You're not hitting it.
Dude.
I'm starting to get to a point, dude. This flavor is really good. Not the best cigar that I've ever smoked, but Schatzer, it's a really decent cigar. Real good.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it again, but I'm really kind of confused on how hard of a draw I have on this thing. I can barely get any smoke out of this. Switch me cigars for a second. We're going to share a little spit here. But switch me cigars a second. I want to see if yours draw is as hard as mine is. What the fuck? No, yours is much better. I'm barely getting anything out of that.
No, I am.
So I gotta hit that more than 2 times. Like I'm usually a 2 puffer and then get that flavor rolling.
Dude, hit that thing like you own it.
Man, that is a hard draw, dude. What tasting notes you getting out of there? What are you getting?
I honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Give me a minute.
I'm getting light pepper. Light pepper.
I'm definitely getting like a firewood, smoky type of flavor. Kind of like we said before, like that burnt barrel.
Yeah.
It's a dark wrap. I'm getting absolutely no like leather, no.
Touch of cedar. Get a little cedar on it. Could be from the box they shipped. No, because that was definitely all cedar.
Good smoke, man. Real good smoke.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely enjoying it as well. Again, a little bit of a harder draw than I like, but definitely enjoying it.
Pardon me real quick, I gotta put this thing away for this gets soaked.
Things are getting wet around here. Definitely raining a little bit. I did listen back over our iglooing episode. That was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah, definitely had you fucked up a little bit, which I enjoyed.
Say that again?
Definitely had you fucked up a little bit.
Why's that?
The iglooing episode. You really want to revisit that night? No.
I didn't hear you.
The iglooing episode. I said had you fucked up a little bit.
Iglooing.
Oh boy, not bringing it up again.
It's part of getting old. You get fucking half-timers.
The freezing shit episode. Half-timers.
I don't know. It's all in good faith, though. It's all good. I know somebody out there can relate.
Did you Another fact I learned this week, because I was on tuned in for a while to a live broadcast by Danny D's this week, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. Really enjoyed that a little bit of time there. But we have that. We've been calling it the KO MX2 forever, but a KO cigar, right?
Yeah.
It's CAO, and then they get really irritated if you call it KO. So if they ever did tune into our episode, that's probably why they didn't help us promote it, because CAO actually stands for the initials of the original founder, which is Kano A. Orzinger. Yeah.
I apologize.
I didn't know.
So,
I didn't know. We both did, and it's going to take a lot of me actually thinking about it if I say that again, because I've been calling it KO for like 5 years.
I'm sorry, KO.
Another little bit of useless knowledge for you.
Listen, that's what I say. That's how I look at it. That's what I mean, I don't know. Promote us, and I'll stop saying it.
I did buy my first box in a very long time here. There's MX2s, the ones that we did on our first podcast. So my humidor is super full of those right now.
Great cigar.
Yeah. Yeah, that was also another. Jesus.
Hey, you know what? Nothing better to add to the ambiance of our podcast than a little bit of lightning and thunder.
Absolutely. Speaking of thunder, made me think of Thunderstruck, which made me think of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. And I saw a meme this week that made me laugh out loud for real. It said, sorry for any inconvenience. Dirty deeds are no longer done dirt cheap due to inflation. It was great. Well, it was great. It made me laugh. It was good.
You know, every time I'm out on the road during the week, and it happens weekly, I always get hit with that song, and you know what I'm talking about.
That song?
That song. It's from Jefferson Starship, and it's called "We Built This City."
Oh, Jesus.
We built this city on rock and roll. Yeah, I just sang for you. But there was a time when we were all fucked up and we were having a good time. Mick and I. There may have been other people there. We came up with our own lyrics, and to this day. Well, actually, I take that back because I can't take credit for that, because we actually watched a YouTube and some dude was fucking. He already did this, yeah. So we have to give the credit there. Not our doing, but we went with it.
You guys sing it for him?
And so the lyrics go like this. You just heard me sing it the normal way, right? So picture the song in your head, because you will not get it out of your head. My dick's so shitty. My dick's so shitty from your asshole. Dick's so shitty. I laugh my fucking ass off every time that song comes on.
It's to the point where there's a handful of us that are like, when the real version does come on, we're like, that's not the real version, because I can't get the other one out of my head when that comes on.
MSDS.
My
dick's so shitty. Oh my.
Boy, we are sharing.
No, MDSS. Right? Like dick so shitty. Damn, we're getting a hell of a storm.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this is actually coming across or if it's cutting us out, but we're going to keep going. It's good.
Well, look at that. Where that blue dot right there. Look at that coming up.
We're getting hit for a while.
Yeah.
I do also got to tell you guys that Jeremy is quite the weatherman. Wherever we go, he keeps an eye on that forecast and the live radar. And I think he missed his calling, for real, because he's been spot on more times than I can count. I'll give him credit where it's due. We were at a friend's pool the one time. Actually, Dan, who you met in the first show. And we were watching. They have such a great pool, middle of nowhere. It's awesome. And we were all out there hanging out, drinking. And we spent most of the day underneath their pool bar because it was raining so hard. And he's like, oh, man, 10 minutes, 8 minutes. It's going to stop. We can all get back in the pool. We're like, yeah, right. There's like black everywhere. Fucking sun was out like 7.5, 8 minutes. Yeah, pretty good at watching that radar. Better than most weathermen are, and they get paid a lot more for it.
I aim to please. So, but I learned a lot of that back when I was in the service, back in my younger days. I mean, not watching the radar, but just looking up and knowing your surroundings. But I'm really getting into this cigar good. I got a nice ash going. I'm really getting a bunch of flavors right now. Cigar hits pretty good. You're gonna call me crazy on this one.
Flavor you get?
I get a little bit of cherry.
Really?
Yeah. A little smoked cherry.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I really do.
See, I can pull that out here. I'm not sure.
Shatzer, tell me if I'm wrong.
I'll tell you. Holy fuck, is it raining? We had to soon close that garage, but
No, we're doing the podcast through the store, bud. Let me look. Yeah, it's raining.
boy, I hope that gets picked up. That was great.
Yeah, it's raining. I got hit right in the face with raindrops and wind.
So I do need. I know we don't get a lot of feedback, which is something we want to hopefully grow. That's like my next thing I want to see grow in the podcast, and the Real Minutes Nation out there.
Real Minutes Nation, love it.
I want to see.
Keep fucking. I gotta make sure these plants we just planted.
Holy fuck! You just leave me alone all the time.
No, I'm right here.
Jesus. I need somebody to tell us what a great Cuban cigar is. I think we mentioned it 10 times now.
I'm right here.
The resort we're going to has a Cuban cigar bar on it, but I mean, we're just going to go by look, by a deep dark Maduro, something has a Cuban fucking label on it, and we're going to go with it and say it's the best thing we ever had. I want somebody to tell me no, go buy this cigar. When you are in Cancun at the Cuban cigar bar, look for this. I need that suggestion.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be awesome. And we'll, because we're going to do a live show from down there. Maybe more than once, you never know. But we're going to do a live show from down there. Throw a good hour spot up.
On the beach.
Absolutely.
While these guys are in their Speedos, I won't wear a Speedo, guys. I just don't do that. Reminds me too much of the Bud Light thing.
Hey, a new follower live on air.
Who we got?
I don't know, some really big buff dude.
Thank you for following us.
Sharon Miller, VRSQULBZVD. Fucking dude obviously works out.
How about this?
You know?
Thanks for following us, big buff guy.
Big buff guy.
He's fucking huge.
He is huge.
Don't want to disappoint you, my friend.
Yeah, here he is in a Speedo.
That's not a Speedo.
I know, but I got you to look.
That's not a Speedo.
No.
He's all right wearing that. He can wear that.
Okay.
He can wear whatever he wants and likes it. Don't tell him differently. It'll squash you like a fucking pimple.
Ah, another follower, Tasty MILF.
Casey Milf?
No, MILF Tatas. Just started following us. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Milf.
MILF Tatas not 19.
Does everybody know what Milf stands for?
I'm sure they do.
Well, hello, Milf.
Huh.
Thank you for the follow. Pictures look great. Pictures look really great.
Keep up the great work.
Yes. We can't get too sidetracked from your pictures. They are
Keep up the great work.
very nice. Thank you for the follow. A shout out would be great. Maybe some more personalized pictures. That would be awesome. Just kidding.
Yeah, DM me. DM me. We're out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I did enter us in the big Rocky Patel giveaway.
I know, but you have not taken a sip of that beer since we
I
started.
have. We're done. Dude, it's almost empty. I got one sip left.
Wow, how have I missed all that? Well then, open up your.
There's a little more than a sip. I almost wore it.
Okay, yeah. Now we're talking volcano sauce.
Volcano sauce. Shout out Aslin. I think it's my last Aslin beer from when I was in Virginia a few weeks ago.
Mick, give him a quick shot.
Quick shot?
Give him a quick shot.
No. I'm off camera, at least for now.
You guys really want to see him, don't you?
The suspense will kill you. It'll be alright.
No, it really won't. But no,
It really won't. It really won't.
Nah, I'm just picking on him. He's a good-looking guy. If you've had like 14 beers.
What'd you see me in my Speedo? I just did my deferring. I had to get ahead of that a little bit before. Deferring is not only for kickoffs in football. Deferring is before vacations for me after winter because I'm pretty furry. So yeah.
That deferring. Yes,
deferring. I had to defer a little bit before. Now where are you going? Jesus!
It's fucking middle
You cannot sit still today.
It's like drinking water.
That's very true. Very, very true. I did enter us for the Rocky Patel Big Spring giveaway.
Yay!
Yep, I believe I tagged Dan and you.
Hopefully Rocky Patel hooks us up.
Some nice lighters, ashtray. That cutter's amazing. It's a V cutter and a straight cutter.
That would be
All in
awesome.
one. That thing's fucking sweet.
Anything Rocky Patel would, promote us or endorse us with, or we're not looking for endorsements. I shouldn't say that.
Now,
But if we would win something, by all means,
like some products, we would definitely show them on air and
show them, talk about them, promote them. Anybody that helps us, believe me, will help you.
Did you see that that puffin stuff, which is where I bought these today, the one you talked about a couple episodes ago? They have the Rocky Patel white labels over there, and they have the Rocky Patel white label lighter in that case. What are they doing with that? Did you ask the guy when you were over there? I wanted to ask him, but he was helping somebody buy some CBD shit.
No, I didn't.
You saw the lighter, though, right?
I didn't see the lighter.
Dude, it is gorgeous. And I'm like, okay, so they got that because they bought a case of them, but they didn't take it out, like, and keep it. It's still in the fucking case. So they're selling them.
We go over and buy the whole case. Will we get the
they're
lighter?
selling them by stick. Like, is it the last stick gets a lighter, or is it just they're going to give it to the first person that asks about it? I don't know.
Why don't we just go over and buy the whole box?
We could. They're $24 a piece, but it's not a big deal. But I just don't know if I have room in my humidor right now after buying those CAOs. See what I did there?
If it's a Rocky Patel cigar, it's worth every bit of $24.
I had a white label last weekend. Actually, I had a limited. Absolutely, it's worth $20. I saw those DVSs over there that you got as well. You enjoyed that, last weekend?
Well, what's the, I got to give a shout out to a good friend of mine from high school, who periodically, him and I banter back and forth on Facebook, Russell Jensen. Good dude. He actually sent a link for
Cigar Bid.
Cigar Bid, yes.
I am going to probably get divorced over Cigar Bid. Holy
Good link, Russ. Thank you. Amazing site. Like it kind of blows the doors off Cigar International. It really does.
Price was. I believe they're owned by Cigars International.
Okay.
But they must overstock and then put them on that Cigar Bid, and the prices are fucking amazing.
Right.
I got that box.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. It occupies my time. I keep bidding on shit. I've only won 2 auctions so far, but man, they ship them out quick. I got them like 3 days later. They were great. The only thing I will say is they don't throw a humidification pack in with them, but it takes like 2 days to get there. It's not a huge deal.
And if you have a humidor, once you get them, put them in it.
Absolutely. You can always rehumidify a cigar.
So that's what I wanted to ask everybody out there in the cigar land. Can somebody name me or send us a good humidor? I'm in the market. I want to buy a good humidor. I'm not looking to buy a humidor the size of a bedroom, but I'm looking for a humidor maybe to hold 50, 60, maybe 100 cigars. So anybody out there, send us a link, send me some pics, point me in the right direction. What do you think? What's the best out there? And, cost effective,
I will say I'm also in the market. I only have like a 50 cigar humidor right now, and it's pretty packed. Kind of becomes a little bit of an obsession and you want to buy at least 5. 5 to 10 cigars is what a lot of people say is like the right number. 5, minimum of 5, because you want to smoke one now. You want to smoke one like a month and a half from now, and then you want to age some for a little while.
Yeah.
I like to keep a good selection on hand, and then if you want to give one to a friend when they're over or whatever, you're not feeling like you're giving your last one away of something great.
Well, the reason why I say this is because I'm the polar opposite. I'm the guy that when I want to smoke a cigar, I go to the store and I buy cigars. And I shop for the good cigars. I don't shop for cheap cigars. I don't have a humidor. So I should have prefaced that by saying, you know, you're probably like, oh my God, these guys are on a podcast talking about cigars. He doesn't even have a fucking humidor. What the fuck's wrong with him?
He has a humidor. It's the local brick and mortar.
I'm behind the times, everybody. But that's why, you know, put me in the right direction. I would like to purchase one where I could start ordering and putting cigars in there where I don't have to keep going to the store and buying them.
I will ask you, do you are you looking for one that plugs in that's like electronically controlled for like temperature and for everything? Okay.
I don't want something where I have to, you know, put a sponge in there, damp it, you know, regulate. I don't want to do that. I want plug and play, set it, it's ready to go, and all I do is open it up, put cigars in it, and that's it.
So the one that Bud has, he still puts in Boveda packets instead of the pouring in distilled water and trying to keep it at a certain humidity. Those Boveda packets are awesome, and they're not super expensive. They're $3-4 a piece, and they last for like 2 months.
Right.
But they keep them temperature controlled, blocks them from UV light.
I'm just not good at following up with that. You know what I mean? If I had something that was plug and play and regulate it, and I don't have to worry about it, because me, every month, I'm just tied up with life, and everybody knows how busy life is. I forget, and you know, I have 40 cigars in there. I don't want one to go bad.
Yeah, I think they'd rehumidify, but the Boveda packets are good for a month or two. I'm sure you'd be in there sometime within that month, because we're at least having a podcast once a week usually.
All right, so let's go both ways, everybody. So send me both ways, plug and play, or you know, where I have to manually go in and you know, insert the packs or put distilled water in, and whatever works. I'm okay with it, just as long as it's cost effective, because you know, I would love to spend, you know, thousands of dollars on this beautiful humidor, but not happening.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be in the $400 or $500 range. I'm thinking when I do buy my new one once we move.
I mean, I could do that, yes, but
it is one hobby that I
prefer to
truly enjoy.
Stay more cost effective. Just you know,
you can always buy a cedar box.
Sure, you know, happy wife, happy life, right? So
absolutely.
Hey, honey, I just spent $700 in the humidor. What? Not that my wife would do that. She's wonderful, but.
So how about this? Whatever we make on selling the brewing stuff, you buy a humidor with. It's like you never had it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with that. As long as everybody gets their cut, that, you know, I'll do that. Absolutely.
So my plan is, King Chill is the one I've been looking at on Amazon. If anybody's ever had a King Chill, let me know, because that's kind of the one I was looking at. Their prices are really good. They have
how much is that one?
$300-400, and they're King Chill, and they're very, very nice. They have lights in them. They have all cedar trays and inserts. Keeps it temperature regulated, and you can pour in distilled water at the bottom that'll last for so long.
You plug in?
Yeah.
You can plug it in?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, how many cigars can you put in?
200 to 300, depending on if you leave them in the boxes, the size of the cigars, stuff like that. If you're buying the big monsters, this one's probably only 200. If you're buying like a normal Toro size.
Now, if you buy individual cigars, okay, that you want to put in your humidor, do you leave them in the wrapper, or do you take them out of the wrapper and put them in your humidor?
I've seen it both ways. I've seen a lot of people that say take them out of the wrapper, but I think you also have more of a chance of maybe getting that plume or the mold on the. It's not really mold. They call it plume. It's on the outside of the cigar. As long as it's not on the bottom part of the cigar, they said you can still smoke it. It's not a big deal. It adds flavor and age to the cigar. So I've seen a lot of people take them out, but most people, even Bud, leaves it in the cellophane. So I don't know if because that's how you find them in the humidors in the stores. That's how they ship them. So there's obviously a reason for that. I don't know.
I didn't know if once you had a humidor regulated at home, that once you got them, you could take them out of the wrapper and put them in there as such. And obviously, if smoke them within a reasonable time.
Yep.
Obviously, it's not like putting a wine bottle in a wine cellar and let it age for 35 years.
I was talking to Cigar Badass the other day. I haven't mentioned him for a while, out of Texas. He just bought a thing of Tuxla cigars.
What's that?
Let's see if I can find it here.
I learned how to do that.
You have pee in the alley? Go ahead, man. It's all good.
With this storm coming in, man, it's temperature drop.
You were just peeing a lot today, buddy.
Well, when you drink 8 fucking Miller Lights, fucking Miller Lights really like water. I'll be right back, everybody.
Jeez.
I'm gonna get wet. Oh.
All right, so Cigar Badass here, the old Tuxla. Here we go. I'll wait till Jared gets back for this. Shout out Cigar Badass, man. This dude constantly some of the best content on Instagram. Always look forward to seeing his posts on a daily basis, weekly basis. Pool just looks amazing, man. I'm sitting here looking at it right now. Looks awesome. Texas, great state, man. Great state. I may end up here someday. Time will tell.
God damn, it's cold.
Jesus. All right, so I'm gonna read what he put here. Tuxtla, Tuxtla. Are you seriously starting heat?
Dude,
What? All right. What? You're a fucking mess today. You can't sit still.
I'll put it on low.
I give up.
Why? What are you giving up on? Me?
I get here, you're like, all I want to do is sit in this chair and have a cigar.
That's all I did.
For 5
but
minutes.
Mother Nature decided to throw a storm this way, chill the temperature out, rain, and make my life hell.
All right, Tuxtla. Okay. Sorry for putting your post on Instagram or on the podcast there, buddy, but I guess it's on Instagram. Tuxtla. Lomo de cerdo, Spanish for pork loin. It was based on the original pork tenderloin that was a huge success back in 2010. Just like the OG tenderloin, they use Nicaraguan tobacco for the binder filler made by my father's cigars.
Love my father's.
The difference being the Lomo uses Mexican San Andres wrapper in place of the Connecticut broadleaf wrapper used by the OG. The band says Tuxtla, which was the city where most of the Mexican San Andres tobacco is grown. I love the way they're packaged. It resembles a package of meat at your local deli. My bundles will spend a couple of years in my humidor before being opened, as these will be superstars for sure. Don't sleep on these, y'all. You'll regret it. That being said, I do have some I'm smoking now. During the initial light for about the first 3 quarters, I was telling myself these definitely need more age. However, just before the end of the first third, the cigar came alive and kept getting better all the way through. Once it ended up on my Full Heart Forge, shout out, I was wishing I had a couple more inches to go. I want to find these, man. But
every man's fucking worry.
Isn't that fucking cool how they're wrapped like a fucking meat package?
Yeah.
I want to find those, man.
Wait, go back a picture.
Yeah, that's his wife.
All right, my man.
Hell yeah.
I like those cigars.
But no, good stuff, man. Hey, Cigar Badass, how do we get one of those chips? We'll be part of the Cigar Badass smoking team. It's all right. We'll promote that shit. I'm sure
Absolutely, brother. Send it our way.
I'm sure you got more than one of them made, man. Had to have. It's good stuff. I like it. But yeah, so the Tuxla, I definitely want to find me some of them. And that's what made me think of it, is aging the cigars. Like, he's going to throw them in his humidor for a year or two.
That's awesome.
Before smoking them.
Like, when I think of a humidor, I think of putting cigars in there and let them age.
I've had that there for a few years. You try one now, you try one a year later, you try one 2 years later, and then you're like, holy fuck. It's
and all of a sudden, like 3 years down the road, like, you pull these cigars out and be like, listen, I've had these in my humidor for 3 years. And somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about is going to look at you and be like, dude, you're crazy. It's fucking stale. No, it's like a fine wine.
That's why you always buy 5 or 10. You smoke one now, you smoke one 6-8 months later, a year later. It's awesome, man. It's such a cool fucking world. Like, we've always loved cigars. We're just now finding out how cool this fucking world is and the people in it.
Well, we're just finding out how to actually put it out there and let people know what we think of it. And what you guys are hearing from us, you're experiencing with us, because we're enjoying the ride just as much as you guys are. Hopefully you're enjoying the ride.
Final third here, guys. Final third. Time to take the band off.
I'm at the final 8.
You are getting there. You are getting there. I try this every time and it never works. I try putting the band on the microphone. It never stays. I need to work on that.
What? Slide it up and down on the shaft there a little bit. It'll stick better. See? There we go. No, watch. No, watch. Let go. There it is.
It's probably not on. It's not on camera. That's all right. Why won't it stay right there? Maybe if I...
You crimp it?
Maybe.
Anyway, wow, that's Party Falcons. So does anybody watch the USFL? Because that's what we have airing for you on the television.
There's some fucking cigar ash on the microphone. Yeah, USFL. I don't know if anybody watches it. I usually end up throwing it on in the background.
It's kind of neat.
Just like XFL.
It's football, but
yeah. Are any of these guys like even close to an NFL contract? Like, or are they just trying to get there?
Well, I think a lot of these guys were. Some of them were NFL players. Other ones were prospects in the draft that actually didn't get drafted, and instead of saying
they still want to play football for a living.
They still want to play football. And a lot of these guys are still trying to. This is their way of making their point, or showcasing their talent to try and get into the NFL.
Okay. Yeah, I know the XFL is the same way. There's a couple of those guys that really, they're trying to make that name for themselves to get in there. You enjoying that, Ed?
Yeah, it's really getting good. I mean, not really getting good. It's been good. I'll put this in my top 15, I guess. It's worthy of being top 15. Top 20. Yeah, top 20.
Top 20 for sure.
Top 20 for sure.
I love the flavor. I'm still not loving the draw. I got to work really hard to get anything out of this. That's what the wife says.
Well,
I'm still pulling so hard on this, and I'm not getting near the amount of smoke I'm used to with, say, CAO MX2 or a Drew Estate Blackened.
Well, I think here's the difference. Where
or even that LFD.
I got a better pull because I've been hitting it harder than you. Give it a couple. Give it like 3 or 4 pulls. Now go right back at it.
3 or 4 pulls and then go back.
Go right back on it. Go right back at it.
Right back on it. My jaw still hurts. I also wanted a little feedback this week on what's your preferred viewing platform? Should we just go fucking Instagram Live?
You guys want to see us on TikTok? You guys want to, you want to see us on Facebook? Let us know. Are there other platforms you want to go see us on? Is there like a cigar specific social media site?
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to go to YouTube to watch it? Like, if we did Instagram Live, would you click on the video and watch it or listen to it? Would you would you rather see us on an actual platform like Spotify or something? I mean, we're willing to do whatever to get this content.
And guaranteed anybody that gives us some feedback, comments on our stuff, we will definitely give you a shout out, and we'll talk about you. We'll look at your profile. We'll talk about you. We'll help you out just like you're helping us out. So that feedback, comments, likes, give us some love. Greatly appreciate it. We'll help you out too.
Absolutely.
And that may not sound like much because we're a bunch of nobodies, but we'll help you out.
I'm just proud of where we're at, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's been
an accomplishment.
Took everybody out there. I never thought we'd see 1,000 viewers and 300 or 400 fucking views, and
that just goes to show you, man. Cigar Land,
great people too.
Great people, great group, great community. We thank you. You guys are wonderful. Keep smoking, and keep giving us ideas. That's what we want.
I really hope this grows into, Jer's semi-retired. I got about 9 years, but I'm hoping once we start traveling and going to different areas on vacation that we can sit down and have cigars and real minutes with some of the people that have followed us for a few years, or people that really like our content or whatever, and we can show people that we are the exact same fucking human being, no matter where we're at, what we're doing. We're just going to sit down and bullshit, and
we're as plain, normal, down to earth type of people that you'll ever want to meet, and you'll have a good time with. We're not anything special. So we love meeting new people.
Absolutely.
And hanging out with new people. I do got to give a shout out to my buddy. They call him Uncle JJ. Look him up on Instagram. He's got a bazillion followers. He's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Him and I have been chatting for a while. Good dude. He promotes the ketones. And, just a great guy. He's got a lot of content.
Promotes what? Sorry.
Ketones, the drinks.
Okay.
Through Pruitt.
Okay.
Which I've tried, which is very good. And, he's just a great guy. He's very comical, and he loves to cook and does his he does videos on his smoking, and which him and I have talked about. Great guy. He doesn't live too far from me, and we're trying to arrange a get together. Want to get him on here on the live. So Uncle JJ, shout out to you, my man. Hopefully you'll hear this, watch this. But anybody that's following, go check him out on Instagram. Show him some love. Great guy.
Absolutely. I'll have to check him out as well. Yeah, man, we're getting down to our final little bit here. So,
yeah, I'm down to a nub.
We do need to get some cigar daggers. If a cigar dagger company wants to get we can maybe buy a couple, try them out, see what we can do with them things. There's definitely those times that's kind of how I rate my cigars. Like, my favorite cigars is when I'm really bummed or pissed off that I'm at the end of it. I know it was a great smoke. And for me, honestly, it's been a handful of cigars where I'm like, man, that's one I want to buy a box of because I'm so pissed off it's done.
Look at that, man. I'm getting a great draw on this. It's really good flavor up to the... Like, I'm not getting that burn on the tongue.
Yeah.
At the end. It's still very smooth. I'm still getting a burnt cherry.
I honestly can't disagree with you. I don't know if I'd have put my finger on cherry specifically, but now that you said it,
yeah,
I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
It's a good solid smoke.
A lot of darker Maduros, a lot of darker wrapped cigars, Tyler. When you get down where I'm at, and I'll show you right here. Okay. I'm getting down pretty far. You really start to get that burning sensation on your tongue.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that on this cigar.
No, I'm not quite as far down as you, but I also no burn. I still get some cedar. There's a little bit of maybe it's cherry, man. I don't know. I'd say earth tones and cedar for sure.
I do get cedar. That's lightning. It's got to be a big boomer.
Very good burn.
I called that, didn't I?
You did. Weatherman Jer. Is this supposed to be all night? Because I'm supposed to grill out later. Supposed to keep doing this for a while? Can you give me the extended forecast? Maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
You'll be good to start grilling about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Well, looks like I'm making burgers on the stove.
Why? What do you got going on tonight?
Wife wants burgers.
You just hanging at the house?
Yeah.
Are you doing any more drinking tonight, or are you done?
Yeah, plan to. What are you guys doing? Is she working?
She went to Walmart. I hope she's home, because
I've been saving you that Black Label Trading Company morphine. But I only have one of them, so we couldn't do them live on the air tonight. But if you guys get bored later, we'll probably be on. Making some burgers. She bought some for fucking Fresh Burgers, and she wanted them on the smoker. And I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we'll give it a shot.
JJ. Yeah, we're talking about a smoker, buddy. Listen, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but go follow JJ. Jason Lebo, Uncle JJ. Great guy. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. He's on all platforms. He's just, he's a great dude.
Why do I know Jason Lebo? Is that Jason Forsman?
No.
Different guy?
Yeah. He lives down close to one of my favorite areas in Pennsylvania, which is down by Gettysburg.
Gettysburg Cigar Shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Gettysburg Cigar Shop.
Man,
We spent a lot of money there.
We had a lot of ads to put in our fucking promotional tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ads. We've been talking about fucking everybody.
But that's good, because, you can't help but not talk about these places, because they're helping us out.
These places, these people, absolutely.
And I don't mean they're helping us out with money, everybody. I mean, we go to these places and buy their cigars, and enables us to be able to talk about it, which they have no idea we're talking about it.
Marv the cigar legend, Marvin Gooden, cigar lover and influencer, respect to all. This dude is constantly smoking something great, man. He's got some killer style. Really, really cool dude, man. Talked to him quite a few times on Instagram. Follow Marv the cigar legend.
Good dude, man. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, really, really good dude. He's definitely an inspiration in the cigar world. He great style, great cigars.
I also want to throw out that JJ, Uncle JJ, wants to coordinate something with us. Maybe getting on a podcast where we can help him out, he can help us out.
Absolutely.
And also just talk about good stuff, because he's that type of guy. We can have a good time with him. And he loves his Keystone Light, JJ.
Oh, jeez.
Keystone Light.
I'll bring you some Aquafina, JJ.
He's a good guy. Great content. Thanks for following us, Uncle JJ. But
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I just now put my cigar out because I almost was burning my fingers. That, if that doesn't tell you that cigar is good, it's good. Because I smoked it all the way down. I could have used a roach clip.
We need one of them cigar daggers. Definitely need a cigar dagger.
And if you guys don't know what a roach clip is, then you really haven't lived life. But I'm not promoting that at all. But I'm just saying.
This is a smoking podcast. I'm just saying.
I love me a good cigar. And Schatzer, thank you. That was a good cigar.
Yeah.
Top 20. Top 20 at best.
You say twat 20.
Top 20. I didn't say twat.
I will say this is probably the least we have ever gone off track.
Pull those pictures up again.
This is probably the least we've ever gone off track in 5-6 episodes. If you only listen to us on YouTube,
Boom.
Yeah, it's gonna. There he is, Weatherman Jared.
Did I call that or what?
Called it.
How's that ambiance with that thunder? Is that pretty cool?
I guess we'll hear once it's uploaded. If you guys think it's a pain in the ass to listen to it on YouTube and you'd rather see us do Instagram Live, it's actually probably easier for us to do it on Instagram Live because I just click go live on my phone and there it is. But yeah, let me know. Let me know where it's easier for you guys to listen, easier to follow. It's good.
Also,
Whatever
give us
works.
feedback. Should we go on Facebook? Should we do that? Should we do TikTok? Let us know. I mean, we'll get that going.
I guess my thought is that not everybody has Instagram, not everybody has Facebook, not everybody has TikTok, and we want to build the cigar community as best we can. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea, but yeah, give us feedback. Absolutely. Let
I
us
think
know.
nowadays everybody has all the three except for my present company.
Yeah, you know, try to keep it in one lane, but
Me, I have all of them, and I enjoy all of them. Facebook's a little corny at times, but TikTok's fun, even though it's under scrutiny, but whatever. So give us your feedback. We'd love to hear it.
absolutely. That's the big goal for this week, episode 5's podcast. Give us fucking feedback, like anything.
We need it. We need more feedback for us to keep going and give us a good direction on how to make us better. And what you guys would like to hear us talk about.
More accessible.
Whatever. You guys want us to start talking about it doesn't matter what it is.
Dan's butthole.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anybody's butthole. Does it really matter?
We could probably do a fucking whole podcast on buttholes.
We sure could. Balloon knots.
Balloon knots. Absolutely. Barns. Alright, we're not doing this again. No, good stuff.
Or we go to Twitter with Johnny Hennessticks.
We could. If you follow that, you're probably going to see some weird shit.
Yeah, well, you might want to have some tissues and jergens
Johnny
close by.
Shout out to Johnny Hennessticks on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, right.
No way.
No way.
What is on now? Is that like some movie?
That's
Is that
John
Keanu
Wick.
Reeves? Oh, John Wick. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Johnny Wick. Who likes Keanu Reeves? I always liked him. He's a good actor.
All right, so who are we going to have for a guest next week? Are we going to try to squeeze one in next week? I know you said you don't want to do it on Thursday. I'm probably away Friday. The only other day we can do it is maybe Sunday afternoon, but that's the only other day.
Yeah, it's not too tough.
We can do Thursday, and we can do one without drinking. We can just do a cigar Thursday at like 6 o'clock and call it a fucking day. That's probably the only one we're going to upload.
We'll see. Probably not.
All right.
We'll see.
We might go on a 2-week hiatus here, guys. We might. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to squeeze something. We'll see how it goes.
Are you going to be back Saturday at all?
Yeah, we're leaving Friday morning, 8 a.m. Getting home Sunday, probably noon.
Where are you going?
Santa Clara, Santa Finger Lakes. Yep, we're gonna hit the Finger Lakes. So we can either do it Thursday or Sunday afternoon, or I'm probably gonna be a hungover fucking mess on Sunday. So we'll chat. Might go on a 2-week hiatus here, guys, but we'll find something. Maybe we can do an Instagram live on Saturday, because then I can figure out how to cue Jer in on that from the Finger Lakes. Because I guarantee I'll have a cigar or two while I'm in the Finger Lakes. So maybe we could do it real quick from the Finger Lakes. I'll have Joe with me, and you can, whatever, you want to invite somebody over, we maybe do Saturday. Or Friday night from the Finger Lakes.
Maybe Lisa and I could just drive up to where you guys are Saturday night.
Why don't you?
We're not invited then.
You are. Everybody's invited. There's guys from my work going. Like, we're just all going up and fucking hanging out.
Well,
But, yeah, whatever. Come on. Is she off next week?
she's off next week.
Okay. Drive up.
That's something you want to maybe throw out to her.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't want to.
Nobody's inviting themselves. It's fucking Finger Lakes. We're just going out and drinking. I can tell you what hotel we're going to stay at, and we'll go from there.
So, we actually have a gift certificate for a fucking nice hotel up there.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's for the fucking castle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice, man.
Well, that'd be something.
Yeah, there you go. It would not like we had to stay at the same place. We could meet up wherever. Because we're going to hit our favorites this time. We're not going to do a bunch of hopping. I think he rented a car for Saturday. But we're not going to do a bunch of hopping. We're going to go to like our favorite spots, like Silver Springs and Climbing Vines, and like our we'll pick like 4 places, and we're not just gonna go there and taste. We're gonna go there and fucking drink.
Send her a message. So
I got it.
you know, if that works,
Live from
great. Live
Real
from
minutes.
the Finger Lakes,
Live from the Finger
Seneca, New York.
Absolutely. All right, my fingers are getting a little toasty as well here. So, hey, I appreciate it. Cigar Nomad didn't make a call today, but we're gonna do that soon. He's gonna be our first calling guest. If you're not following that guy already, go follow him. Fucking amazing content, and man, he gets it. He gets it. He gets what we're about and what life's about. Just enjoying and slowing down those minutes. I know we bring him up a lot, but he's been an influence to us, and he's really helped us along here with the podcast. And yeah, good dude, man.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you.
Can't wait to actually have one live with you.
Yeah, can't wait to meet you actually in person someday, hopefully, and you know, just have a good time. Just sit down, bullshit. And thanks to everybody else that has actually liked and watched our episodes and actually are following us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate every single one of you. You guys all rock. And my shout out again is to Uncle JJ. Thank you for showing interest, my friend. If you guys, please go follow Uncle JJ. Great dude. Got a lot of good content. He'll make you laugh. And everybody else, we love you. Keep up the support. Keep smoking. And give us some feedback.
Yeah, feedback, please. And I know we say this every time. We're right at 1,200, man. Let's try for 1,500 by next time we get together. But
Fuck that. Give us $2,000.
Oh man, $2,000. We're pushing.
Show us some love. Give us 2,000.
Oh yeah. Hey, thanks to everybody.
We love you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We love you guys. We'll do this again. Hopefully next week, live from Seneca. But we'll be around. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. We'll see you.